Yo, what's good? This is UFC 284. I mean, not UFC, Bellator 284, man. I'm up here looking at UFC info and Bellator at the same time. But yeah, we're in the first round. We're on the main card. McFarlane versus Ellen. This is the first of 3 rounds. Mixed martial arts, you know what it is. I'm curious to see how Ellen is gonna sustain. Is she durable or what? Because McFarlane is proven she's very, very tough, man. Both women strikers are choosing the stand-up game right now. You know what I'm saying? Nothing too technical. Just 1-2 in and out, 1-2 in and out. It's only a matter of time before somebody decides to switch it up and be a bit more unpredictable. A blitz by McFarlane. This is a big cage, man. It's a lot of room to move. It's a lot of room. So when you see two fighters standing in the center of the cage striking, they're comfortable with it. Both women are just trying to get bloody quick. They're just trying to throw hands. No defense, really. Just, forward, backwards movement. Nice left hand by Ellen. McFarlane counters. .215 remaining in the first. Nice right hand by McFarlane lands. Jab. 1-2 by McFarlane. Ellens just circles out, resets. Southpaw orthodox really don't matter in mixed martial arts. The fighters pretty much can switch at will from either stance. It's according to what they tactical strategy is. Ellen showed the uppercut right, but McFarlane did not come in. She didn't make entry to the front door. So nice counter right hand by Ellen. Nice counter left hand again. McFarlane, she needs to be a little bit more aware of that. She has too much experience to be getting caught. With those counter shots. What's going on? Or she tried to send the elbow that time, switch it up. She's still coming dead center linear, straight down the line. Both ladies are just coming straight down the line. Whenever they choose to come in, there's no jabs, no kicks. You know what I'm saying? It's just straight punches. It's not like they can't kick. They have chosen just to be stand-up strikers and using nothing but their punches at the time. Now we see the clinch. McFarlane is pretty strong in the clinch. Let's see. She changes down to the hips to a single. Let's see how she makes this happen. She has the underhook, pressing Ellen up against the cage. I knew it would only be a matter of time. Wrist control by Ellen off the cage. I like it. She has wrist control of McFarlane. McFarlane tries the outside leg sweep. Good defense by Ellen, man. McFarlane changes sides. Now her focus is on the right side of McFarlane. She's trying to lock in on those hips, man, and pull her off from the cage and sit her down. Now she switches to a single. Elbows from the top by McFarlane. She pulls out the single. Now switches to a double, sits her down. Nice takedown. Nice takedown, but it ended the round. So I'm not sure they're going to count that. It's not like boxing. You get a takedown in the final seconds of a round, and they kind of grade you high for the takedown. No, that's not the way it works. I mean, in mixed martial arts, you have to basically apply some damage, and she applied 0, and finally getting that that double leg takedown. She sat her down real nice, but it wasn't too much to add to it at all. Steve Mowry, Valentin Moldovsky. Shout out, Mr. Gumbo. What's good with it, Mr. Gumbo? How you feeling? Salute WCS. Salute to you. This is the Bellator 284. Second round. Ladies on deck. The first round was okay. You know, McFarland was able to get the late takedown and close out the final seconds. Let's see if she kind of switch it up a little bit, man. You know, don't stand there and just take unnecessary punishment, man. Like if you know your wrestling is better, McFarland's wrestling is better. She's just choosing to stand up and strike. It's just one thing about mixed martial arts. You don't necessarily have to come in with a jab. You can set it up with kicks, punches. It doesn't matter. You can pretty much set it up any way you feel like. There it goes again. McFarland pushes up against the cage, goes in for the double, presses her, and she really wasn't trying to go for the takedown per se, because you know most professional fighters have pretty decent takedown defense, if you know what I'm saying, to say the least. But she just wanted to get up against the cage so she can work for that single, make her use her energy. These rounds are 5 minutes per. Oh, Ellen seemed like she was going to be able to circle out and get off the cage. But McFarland is using her strong point right now, which is her wrestling. She's trying to outside sweep. She scoops the leg. Good defense by Ellen. Oh, she splits. Reset center cage. That builds up confidence right there when you're able to come off the cage. But let's see what Ellen has, man. She's not showing too much. Pushing your opponent up against a cage like that and making them defend your takedown, it can be fatigue set in, quicker than you thought. It can be exhausting, man. McFarland just stepping in with the elbow. She's trying to use a counter elbow. And though it doesn't look like much, the first kick of the fight, McFarland sent the high kick. It was way off, but at least she sent it. Both fighters exchange punches. Not too much going on. Not too much violence at the moment. You know what I'm saying? They're just having a cordial conversation with their hands right now. It hasn't really, gotten out of hand. It hasn't got belligerent. We're waiting for it to get belligerent right now. Oh, okay. McFarland went to the body with that right hand. Jab. There you go. The jab does exist. Oh, high kick. McFarland blocks it. High guard. Good eyes. Good eyes. Good eyes. Good eyes. Both ladies landing their right hands. McFarland is getting a lot more aggressive now with her striking, man. She's getting a lot more aggressive with her striking. It's only a matter of time before she goes in for a takedown. She's just looking for the opportune moment. She sees how close she's getting back to that cage. Did I tell you? Didn't I tell you? It was only a matter of time before she goes. She changes level in for another takedown. Body lock. Now she's going to make Ellen a lot more tired. And let's see if she's able to finish this takedown from McFarland. Oh, Ellen lands on top. Ellen lands on top. Let's see if she's able to reverse this. Oh, well, she's going to be able to reverse it. Yeah, she's way off. She's top heavy on this. She still got the hooks in, though. If she can roll McFarland's trying to work past that guard. Now she's in half guard with a butterfly hook. Ellen is clearly on bottom half right now. Full guard. This is what McFarlane wanted. So let's see what she's able to work. Ellen is working for a high guard, trying to run those legs up for a possible. Oh, she kicks her off. Ellen kicks her off just like nothing, like a sack of potatoes, man. Good shit. And she kicked her right in her midsection too. If you're in bottom half position and you're able to control the wrist or any type of, you have any type of contact with your opponent that's in top game, right? You can pretty much work for a sweep that way. If you have the wrist, the elbow, anything, you can pretty much push off with your feet on the midsection while you're pulling at the same time, or you can do it with a single leg and you can sweep your opponent. She just chose to use it to kick her opponent off, to separate, to create space. And she did it perfectly. Very, very perfect. It doesn't get any better than that. We're creating space from the bottom, from the bottom half, the bottom game, and creating space from your opponent that's in the top position, which back in the day, if somebody was in top position, it would seem like the more dominant position. But BJJ has evolved so much, man, that the ground player can be just as deadly as the top player. Some BJJ practitioners, they love being the bottom player. Man, McFarlane's coming out with those punches this round. This is I'm used to seeing. She presses it once again up against the cage for a single. She's really working her wrestling now. This is tiring. I think she'll probably be able to get the takedown a bit easier. Just like I said, she gets the takedown much easier, scoops the left leg. Now she's going to climb that left leg like a ladder, slowly but surely, to get a better position. She's locking that leg out. That's not comfortable, y'all. The way she's locking that leg out, that is not comfortable. So Ellen's trying to get up out of there. Now she gets closer, and Ellen shoots for the sky, man, and stands up. That's what I'm talking about. Good defense, man. McFarlane's working too now. She's working too. She drops down again for a double. Ellen switches her grip too. They try to defend the takedown. She locks out that right leg again, pulls out the left. Good defense. Oh, Ellen goes for a guillotine. No way. No way. She had a tight guillotine on McFarlane. This would be an upset. McFarlane looks good. She looks good so far. She's going to roll into it to create a little space for the choke. She's going to let Ellen burn her arms out. Let's see. Let's see if this tight. Oh, she put a thumb up, so she's good. So she's going to let Ellen burn herself out. You see the space in Ellen's arm? It's not even tight anymore. She put a thumb up. Ellen's just burning her arm out. So it's 2:45 remaining in the third, man. Once she let go of this choke, she's trying. She's adjusting her guard, squeezing her legs. She's trying her best to keep that choke in there. So if she don't get the tap, she's hoping to put her to sleep. She's holding that choke pretty damn long, but it's not tight. It's not tight as it was before. She's trying. I know her arms burning right now. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. She's trying. McFarlane is climbing the cage on this choke. She's trying to get as top heavy as possible, man, to create any type of breathing space from this guillotine. You know what I'm saying? That's wild. Do not stop this fight for no reason. That Herzog. She seems to be good, though. McFarlane seems to be good. So what we have here is Ellen finally let go of the choke. And McFarlane should be able to do a little bit of damage with 1:15 remaining in the third round. She might even try to go for her arm in. Let's see if she try to go with his arm in choke. No, she's still in the guard. That's not going to happen. And she might want to, the referee might want to break and pull up her shorts. McFarlane's shorts is coming down big time. They might have to like put a pause in the action and say, okay, we're going to pull your shorts up. Okay, finally, McFarlane is out. Let's see if she's able to do some work. She's able to land some hammer strikes from the top. Ellen is 30 seconds. She did pretty good to hold that choke long. And she's not taking that much punishment from the bottom. McFarlane is trying to get it back, man. She's landing some punches. Ellen is trying to, work a triangle choke, possibly again, submission. 9 seconds left. This is a McFarlane fight, man. It's pretty close, but I think McFarlane clearly won, 2-1. I'm not sure what the judges. I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure McFarlane won 2-1, but she was in that submission attempt for a long time. That Ellen, she's pretty strong, man. She was trying to work that guillotine for a good over a minute. Jay Ocho on deck. Salute to you. What's good with it? That was a pretty good fight. I mean, it was all right, but yeah, y'all know what it is, man. It's Bellator on deck, mixed martial arts. You know what I'm saying? I got to show love to the MMA game. People going to start thinking I'm not on my MMA shit, but yes, I stay on the heavy. Y'all watching that Mickey Bay Tevin Farmer fight? Those girls are tough, man. Carissa Shields, I like how she's posting a lot of pics of her training. She looks in tremendous shape, man. She looks in tremendous shape. Shout out to her. Let me see who won this fight. It's probably clear cut. It's probably clear cut who won. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's going to be any draw, any shocker, but if Ellen wins this, it'll be kind of an upset. Real talk. It would definitely be an upset. It's taking so long. Yep, McFarlane won like I thought. Good fight. She gets another one. Ellen shouldn't have anything to hang her head about. She's a very tough fighter, man. She looks very small in there too. Cheetah Vera tomorrow. Andrew Charles on deck. What's good, fellas? What's good? What's good? It's gonna be a minute before the next fight, man. You know, y'all have anything drumming to talk about? I don't know if y'all seen it, but Chris Eubanks Jr. and Conor Ben had their press conference today. You know, very, very interesting press conference. I'll let you hear some snippets.
This is once in a lifetime. This is a fantasy fight for the British public. I mean, forget about how far apart we were when I first turned pro. The names were still mentioned to me. Eubank was still mentioned to me before I even had my debut fight. So it's just been brewing, and the stars have aligned for October the 8th.
Talk about this rivalry. You obviously grew up in it. You've seen it before. You would have watched the first fight. You see the second fight. They even talked about a third, not even so long ago as well. Talk about a fight being personal. This is personal in different ways. I'm sure you have respect for each other, but this is something that's almost been in you from the day you were born.
Joe, as Chris said, we both walk the same roads.
Chris Eubanks always looks like he's just disinterested. Do you see that Louis Vuitton jacket he got on? Would y'all rock that? I can't say that's me, you know what I'm saying? But maybe y'all youngins, y'all might rock that. I mean, it's a nice jacket. I'm not gonna lie, it's a nice jacket, man. Depending on where I'm going, I might, man.
So you got to respect that, respect all fighters, but when we get in there, we do settle the family business. And I'm taking care of the family business. The last fight was a draw, and it's about time I set the score straight.
Do you see that hunger from Chris Eubank Jr.? He's been in the game longer than you. He's been in those big fights before. We know how ferocious you are, even in interviews. But do you want this more than him? Is that what it comes down to?
I believe so. But at the end of the day, it's not my job to worry about what he thinks or what he does or his team and how he's approaching this. I worry about what I've got to do. And I'm always worried about what I've got to do, relevant of everyone else and what they're doing. I'm focused on delivering October the 8th from me. I ain't failed to deliver. I ain't tasted a loss. And I don't plan on taking a loss October 8th.
Come back to you shortly, Conor. Tony, remember many of those conversations in the office, and you had to do the right job, almost making sure the deal was right for Conor Ben, because if it was up to him, 160 wouldn't have been a problem. He still would have signed for the fight. Important, obviously, him stepping up a division and a little bit, that the weight was right. You feel the terms are right. You know that weight is a disadvantage in this fight, but you feel his other attributes will be enough to secure victory on October the 8th.
Well, I think this fight, was always aligned.
One thing we have to say about Eddie Hearns, he is damn good at what he does, is being the mediator. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about the promoter. Yeah, I'm just saying the mediator. When he's having a fighter-to-fighter dialogue, he is one of the best in the game, period. The way he engaged the fighter, his trainer, the questions he asks, it's very good. Very good, man. Like I said before in my live about this fight, man, it's good to see Conor Ben stepping up and challenging himself, because he would not have this opportunity anytime soon to face a Eubanks Jr. in the welterweight division. It's just not anyone that he's accessible to that's a Eubanks Jr. For him, he has to go up in weight to get Eubanks Jr. We don't know how that's going to fare for the smaller Conor Ben. No matter how much you want to put on, how are you going to be able to perform? How is your speed? How is your endurance? You just can't pack on weight, in an expedited manner and expect everything to kind of calibrate itself to the 147-pound division. It doesn't work that way, man.
To happen, even from the first day that Conor Ben put gloves on, he's all, I know what he can bring to the table, and that's, that was a big factor in taking this fight. And Conor really wanted the fight. I spoke to Nigel on the phone about it. Nigel said the fight, it's ready to happen, and fighting for this victorious.
Finally, Conor, those conversations with your dad around this fight. I've seen him on Instagram.
Stop getting ripped off on t-shirts. Fresh, clean tee.
Going to be over for this fight as well, and perhaps even in the gym. He had no doubts as well. This was the right move for you, and he looks almost excited as the rest of us to see this number 3.
No, do you know what? My dad's messaged me a few times after Eubank's form, said, you know what, son, this fight can happen, sooner rather than later. And here we are, mate. But yeah, he's you can imagine what he's like at home. He just can't wait to go over and do the camp with you.
Callum, a few questions for your team as well.
Yeah, I mean, Junior, I remember about 4 weeks ago we had a conversation going through the options on the table. And I remember exactly, it was a Saturday morning my time, I think it was around midnight your time. And we went through the options and you were very adamant, Callum, we'll do the Ben route. And it was the way you said it, because the other options were interesting options.
Big Blunts and Boxing, what's good?
Me to fight. So
salute to everyone that's in the chat.
Desire,
I'm about to get back to the MMA, but I just wanted to kind of let y'all listen to this presser for a little bit. It's no spark to it,
this time it was very much.
but the next fight is on deck.
What was that?
This is a fight that nothing like this has ever happened before in the history of the sport. Two legends who went into a ring 30 years ago and inspired a nation, became superstars, etched their names into not just boxing history, but British history.
I'm gonna have to end this and get back to MMA. God damn it, because Eubanks, he tried to act like he trying to tell you about a thesis that you have during the week. You know what I'm saying? And everything that it deals with that needs to be there for maximum grade. You want to talk about it? We're talking about two legends. Oh yeah, those two legends have to be both of our fathers. Yeah. The big boys are on deck. Bellator MMA. Moldavsky 11-2. Maori 10-0. Both of them 30 years of age. 6'8" for Maori, 6'1" for Moldavsky. A big height difference right there. You know what I'm saying? We'll see how it plays out. What game plan does a shorter fighter have? And what game plan does a taller fighter have? Yeah, we've seen some of the tallest fighters, competing in combat sports in the UFC, to the likes of Stephen Struve. You have John Jones, Alexander Gustafsson. You have some tall fighters that fall in the UFC. And sometimes the taller they are, the much goddamn violent they fall. Yeah, Bellator on Showtime. Yeah, because the zone was there, but they just didn't have enough. How you put it? The zone didn't have enough. Oh, nice right hand out the gate. You know, Maori is the much taller fighter. You can see the size difference. Look at that. Look at the size difference. And he's trying to land those knees, but man, Madovsky is going for the headache. Madovsky is going for the headache on the taller fighter, man. So he might have the better hands, the better boxing. Man, Maori quickly closes in, man, for the clinch. Madovsky shakes it off, no problem. So far, so good for Maori taking those right hands, man. Poking the eye. This happens all the time because the fighters have open finger gloves to allow them to be able to grapple, to be able to lock up their hands for whatever grip they choose to use, you know? So it's always going to be open hand gloves regardless. And not to mention, these are 4-ounce gloves. These are 4-ounce gloves, people. Melvin Manhoff back. I guess Melvin Manhoff is going to be back sometime in September from what I've seen on the banner. Maori is taking his break because he was poked in the eye, intentional eye poke. So that's not as easy as it looked, man. You really got to make sure your vision come back. I hope he doesn't call the fight. I hope he just can't say he can't continue. I don't know. I can't gauge this guy. Seems like this fight might be over. That's what it seemed like. It seemed like he may be trying to head to the showers. He's not touching his eye. I don't know. Look, this guy's not touching his eye. He's just walking back and forth. Like usually when you scratch an eye, people touch it, try to dap it a little bit. He's just walking back and forth. I don't know if he's contemplating on, hey, I can't continue. Call the doctor. He's just pacing back and forth like, do I want to quit? Don't I want to quit? Do I want to quit? Don't I want to quit? Do I want to quit? The referee going to ask him again, what you want to do? They're going to call a doctor in there, give him an eye test. If he don't pass that eye test, they're going to call the fight, man. Oh, it was a nasty eye poke. It was a nasty eye poke. I'm not going to lie. It was a nasty eye poke. I really just don't know what's going on. Is he blurry right now? Because he seems to be making himself A to B back to A to B back to A. Fighter's not holding his head up. I don't know, man. I don't think this fight's gonna go on. I think the referee's gonna call this. So just like I said, the doctor's coming in there. So he's gonna give him an eye test. You know what I'm saying? He's shaking his head. He gotta let the doctor check it, big dog. He's nodding his head. The fight's gonna be off. This fight is over. I knew it, man. Just the way he was moving, the fight is over. I mean, he's emotional. I mean, as long as you're emotional because you couldn't finish the fight or you just quit. I don't know. People get emotional for different things, man. What is dude so emotional for? If you can't see, bro, you can't see. But what is all the emotions for, man? I don't get that. What is he crying about? What do y'all think? What do you think this guy's crying about? He was poked in the eye. He was walking back and forth. He kept shaking his head. Called the doctor in, continued to shake his head. They called a fight. I didn't see him touch his eye. I don't know if his eye is blurry, but it's over. We didn't get out the first round. The fight is over. Hey, mama, you didn't tell me it's gonna be like this. You didn't tell me it was gonna be like this. Oh, mama, you didn't tell me it would be like this. It'll be like this. You didn't tell me any of it. It'll be like this. Mama, hey, hey, where you at? Let me stop. Mama. Been that funk singer, that old soul blues singer, the Funkadelics. This is a draw, right? It didn't get out the first round. I don't think. Let me see. It's a no contest. The guy scratched him in the eye, and Maori's gonna say, he quit. I think he felt this dude was hitting kind of hard, and he say, "Shit, I want to go home early tonight, man. I already made reservations too. I'm ready to go." What y'all think about that, man? Did he quit? Did he quit, man? Come on. Did he quit? Be honest. Did he quit? Did the man just quit? He must have just quit, bro. So those of you that's so here for WCS, I know I'm trying to do better with the MMA, but as I'm taking you through the mixed martial arts bout, I'm trying to tell you what you're looking at and how it may play out. I don't know every process, but being at these schools and so forth, looking at some of their training and some of their practices, you kind of find out certain movements that leads to other movements. You know what I'm saying? Certain technique that they're taught within the system. It's difficult, man. It's a lot that I have to learn too. But in MMA, man, I'm just trying to learn more and more on where the fight is going. If they're in a certain position, then what are their alternatives to get out of that position? If they're on the back, if they're on top position, what are their outs? How can they improve that position? Because they'll tell you position before submission. Position before submission. But you have to get that position first. So, Chris Eubanks Jr. is fighting Conor Ben, and that's what it is, man. This guy has one of the This is what I heard about Conor Ben from one of the horses in the mouth, right? I'm not gonna tell you the location, but he was training places. He got in a little place to stay, and goddamn, Chris Eubanks Jr. was throwing some of the best parties you can go to with some of the most beautiful women you can see. That's what I heard, allegedly. I was thinking about goddamn going down there to check out one of them parties, but They say the man has some beautiful women at these parties, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I guess that's why they was trying to say if Chris Eubanks Jr. is truly focused on what he got going on, because he do be out with the ladies, bro. He be out there. You know what I'm saying? He be living the life, living his younger years. And shout out to Gene LaBelle, man. Man, he was around for so long. God damn. He was around for so long, man. It's one thing for certain. You're going to come on this earth and you're going to leave this earth. That's one thing for certain, people. It's one thing for certain. You're going to come on the earth and you're going to leave this earth. You're going to come in with nothing and you're going to leave with nothing. That's just the way it is. So be blessed. Keep faith. So many people are passing, man. Of course, we're waiting for the next fight to come out. Let's try to find some other news that's going on. 1932 to 2022. God damn. That's what I'm talking about. The man lived his life, didn't he? You know what people believe they're scared of, right? Is when, regardless you have family or no family, when you get so old to a point, like when I was in Japan, that was so amazing about the Japanese is that some of the Japanese would be 85, 90, 95 years old, and they're still walking. And they go to this spot, they drink their tea, and they do Tai Chi, and they get their morning exercise in, and they're still walking, they're mobile, everything. There's some people that I know that's in their 70s that's already bent over, and they act like they can barely make it up. They're not going to be here the next day. You know, it's tough, man, because you get so old and you got to have people taking care of you. I mean, that's going to be tough, man. That's going to be tough, real talk. You don't want to think about those days. Hell to the now, now, now. Hell now. To the now, now, now. I say, hell now. Until the now, now, now. Hell now. You ain't trying to get old. Amir Khan wants Anthony Joshua to jump on Alexander Usyk early. Good luck with that. If you won't, maybe you'll get it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you'll get it. Conor being more disadvantaged at 157 than Chris Eubanks Jr., say Eddie Hearn. Of course, he had to come up with all that weight. He's not used to fight with that heavy weight. You know what I'm saying? This is going to be an interesting fight regardless. I don't know if it's going to be even close to the magnifying glass when it comes to legendary status, when it comes to epic. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to a clash of titans, you know, when we're talking about Chris Eubanks and Conor Ben, I don't see it. I don't see it, man. I just don't see it. Their careers are totally different. I just don't see it, bro. Man, y'all hold on. We're busy making some arrangements down here. I gotta put y'all on hold for a second. We're waiting for the next fight to come on because, of course, the previous fight ended so early. You know, it's supposed to be a 3-round fight. It ended in the first round from an eye poke. So, hey, I gotta put my rest in peace too. I gotta put my rest in peace to Jane Bell too. Jane LaBelle. Yes, sir. Rest in peace, warrior. You know how much martial arts that man, how many hours he's put in, freaking working, you know, actually learning it and then training it. Shit. Woo. God damn, that's so much work, man. Man, what questions y'all got? Y'all sleep over there, man? What y'all doing, man? Y'all on that gas over there, that unleaded? What you working with? Diesel? That jet fuel? Y'all smoking on that jet fuel? Loving the way you are. Oh man, damn, he got fucked up. What the freak am I watching? So I had no idea Zerto's record is 44-0. I told you yesterday on the live that Big Bumps and Boxing, man. I told you his record was 44-0. And he had way more experience than Dimitri Bivol. Bivol was just sitting with 20-0 at the time or something like that. 21, yeah, man has a good amount of professional wins and knockouts. Either way it goes, he has more experience than Bivol. Now, what he does with that experience, who knows? Because Bivol can box. He's an anomaly, what it seems. He's not an anomaly to the point where it's obsolete, but I'm just saying, like, he's an anomaly for how many people we see that's strong, that actually can box, and you know they're smart with it. He told Canelo Alvarez, "Yeah, you punched me in the arm, so what? Find something new." I was working on G. I probably missed it at some point. Okay, all right, right, for sure. Man, shout out to the ones out there getting in at work, bro. Hey, just because I'm retired, still got respect for the ones that work because I know how that was, man. I know when you had to go out there and take care of them youngins. You know, just like I was talking to Big Blunts and Boxing the other day. Man, when I had my first son, man, I was on WIC. I was in the military on WIC. I was so dang broke. I was starving. I ended up linking up with a female that I know at the chow hall that used to give me chow because I was taking care of my kid by myself. And they thought that shit was just the straight OG type shit. Like, I can't believe you that young and you taking care of your kid by yourself. Because I didn't want to get married to his mother. That shit was hard as hell, man. But I just remember looking at him over there in the bed when I fed him. He was so happy, man. His belly was full. He didn't know I was starving. You know what I'm saying? He didn't know what my appetite was. All he knew was he has a nice ball of warm milk. He said, "Man, hey, don't mind me. I'm about to go to sleep. All right, Pops. I'll wake up in a little bit. But if you hear something going on while I'm asleep, make sure you check that diaper. Okay? Because I got a full belly right now. I'm definitely going to let some go." I used to love seeing my little boy. You know, that was the first one. My first one died, though. You know, I just love seeing him fed and everything. You know, he ended up dying. Yep. Matter of fact, This month is his birthday. No, no, this month is when he passed. Back in, he didn't just recently pass. Back then. Shout out to you, Paris. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Love you. Love you, baby. You know what I'm saying? Use my first son. Use my first son. I only asked God for one son. He took the first one, then gave me another one. I can't be mad. I never wanted no girls. I wanted low maintenance. I wanted a squad that was low maintenance. God bless me with that. Get dressed. Put them pants on. Socks, shoes. Go over there and brush your hair. You good? We good. Let's go. That's an impressive record. He could potentially be Floyd Mayweather's record. If he stays undefeated, yeah, he can, bro. But remember, Ricardo Lopez, he retired 54-0 now. Ricardo Lopez is out there look him up. I think he was 54-0. He retired 54-0. Nobody talks about it. Nobody talks about it. Look him up. Matter of fact, since y'all on here, I'll look it up. Y'all the guests. I'll look it up for you. All right, y'all the motherfucking guests, man. Let me help y'all out. You know what I'm saying? 51-0. That's my fault. Let me share screen right quick. Since we're here, let's share screen. There go Ricardo Lopez right there, shawty. Ricardo Lopez, 51-0 and won 38 knockouts. Look, his last fight was September 2019 against Solani Patello. Yep. Just in case y'all didn't know this fun fact, 51-0 and won 38 knockouts. You feel me? It's just a fun fact. Fatherhood is beautiful. I'm learning a lot. My condolences to you, G. For sure, man. God bless me, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't complain about that. I can't complain right now. I'm a single parent right now for a while. And we're doing just fine. We are doing so damn good, baby. I'm gonna say I can't complain. Oh, no. I can't complain. I get this. I look, no deployments. No deployments now. No deployments. Get to see the youngin' growing up. My other ones, he much older now. He's out. Well, shout out to all the fathers out there, man. Yeah, you have to be funny with your kids, man. Especially when they're young. Get them in the system. You know, from the time that I grew up with the belt swinging, the switches and all that shit is played out. But you can grab your kid close enough for them to look you in your eye and tell them, hey, I don't know who the fuck goddamn gave you your welcome aboard package, but they about to get you fucked up, little man. I would suggest you be on your best behavior if you can be considered my son. You understand that? You're doing some shit that just don't blend in well. We supposed to be working as a unit. You understand that? Now stop all that goofy shit. I'm not gonna tell you again. You don't have to beat their ass like you used to. Well, I'll take that back. Some kids you do, because when a kid be hitting adults and kicking and screaming and throwing stuff, they need some tender love and care for real. Hey man, let's get to this 5-round main event with Neiman Gracie and Yamauchi. You know, it's a stand-up game like we thought first in the first round. 2 minutes remaining. Wow, Neiman Gracie threw a half-hearted front kick. And one thing about grapplers, though, they have to come to a point where they have to work on their stand-up game. Because most of their lives, they've been in a gi or no gi, mostly a gi, practicing. Anybody know the history of the Gracies? They've been about mixed martial arts and the BJJ lineage forever and a day. Since Horace Gracie came out in UFC 1. You know what I'm saying? But Yamaguchi is strong, man. Yamauchi. He's strong. Let's see where this fight will go. Both fighters are choosing to stay away from one of their stronger areas of their fight game in grappling. That's one thing about the Gracies. They found out they have to know how to fight. Hicks and Gracie. God dang. Whoo, Hicks and Gracie. Nice jab up top, jab to the body by Yamauchi. Oh, outside kick by Gracie. Return with a right hand from Yamauchi. Let's get it, fellas. Let's get it. Oh, change levels. He tried just to set up, a little bit of inside boxing. You can tell they really going change 11 for the takedown. He just wanted to get close so he can land some combinations. Yamauchi seems a bit, just pacing himself. It's a 5-round fight, 5 minutes per round. Nice right hand by Gracie. Yamauchi with the flying knee was way off. The end of the round. I'm pretty damn sure the second round is going to look a bit more dressed up than the first round. Real talk. It seems like he hurt Gracie in the first round. Yeah, it seemed like he hurt him in the first round, man. Never heard of Ricardo Lopez. I'm gonna have to watch some of his fights. Yeah, do that. He did retire 51-0. You know what I'm saying? Let me get him off the screen. I just wanted y'all to see that. If he keeps getting dropped like that, they're Blunson boxing. I don't know. I'm hoping he tighten up now. It's only a matter of time. Let's see if this ever go to the ground, because it's gonna be tough on both of them. Look, this is contending to 170. Oh man, nice solid outside calf kick by Gracie. You know why most of these fighters go for the low calf kicks? Because for the high kicks, it pretty much is a higher risk kick, and it can set you up to be countered and taken down. You know what I'm saying? So if you can break down and start swelling up that shin, that calf muscle with a low calf kick, it will slow the momentum. Look at that. Now we're on the ground, all from trying to escape a kick. Now this is his world right here. Look how he's working that kick to the leg. It's funny how you can't kick a fighter. You can't knee a fighter if he's standing upright with his hands and his feet on the ground. But yet, a fighter that's on his back, he can damn near kick your knee out of socket. He can do serious damage, man. He can heel kick you. He can up kick you in your face. And you know the reason why it's not considered lethal? Because they're on their back. Look how he's kicking his leg out. That shit ain't easy, man. You got to have good core to do that. You talking about a guy who spends all his... Look, this is nothing new, man. This is his world, bro. This is Gracie's world. Yamaguchi's trying to come in with the punches now for himself. He's really kicking Gracie now. He said, I'm going to turn up on you. Gracie pops him with the jab. He's trying to set up that right high kick or something. Or a takedown. I doubt he tried to go in for a takedown just yet. But nice jab by Yamauchi, man. Nice jab. Sticking him with the jab. That was a lazy high kick, though. You need to be better with that. Doubling up on the right hand is Gracie. Body lock once again with an underhook on the far right side. That is called the seatbelt. Oh, what? He just throws Gracie down. And Gracie said, go ahead. I'll go ahead and knock your ass out off my back. Now, what they usually do, if their opponent get too close, with his left hand, he'll reach behind and grab it, Yamauchi's right ankle to try to work for a sweep. They'll grab it, pull it in, and push away at the same time. Yamauchi understands that. Oh, he kicked him in the head from the bottom. I'm telling them Gracie's a dangerous dog. Look how he elevate his body to kick him in the head like that. You imagine that, man? Somebody on the bottom like that kicking you in your motherfucking head and they on their back. I'm surprised the referee haven't even freaking broke this up. Gracie said, come on, play down here with me. That's what I want you to do. It's minute 30. Herzog breaks him up great. Yamaguchi better get right. 1-2. Yamaguchi seems like the harder puncher, but look at that jab by Gracie. Look, that's like 5 jabs. Oh, man. Yamaguchi just want to get punched like a pin doll. Oh, nice right hand. It's over. It's over. Set his ass up, man. Yamauchi set Gracie up. He let him get his jab. That's the same shit Tank did. The Leo Santa Cruz. He let him get his jab off, and then had him come in and stuck him with the right uppercut, bro. It's just what Tank did it with the left. Somewhat similar results, man. That's crazy, man. He just allowed him to get comfortable, popping the jab, and then stuck him with the right. Woo! Beautiful. Beautiful, Yamauchi. Beautiful, man. He played with him. He let him pop up all the jabs. Let him pop all the jabs. Boom, boom, boom. Watch this shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, he said, yeah, keep doing it. 6. That's 6 jabs. Now he moves distance. Bow! He moves in. He looked almost like Rolly. He let the man come in and stuck him with that right uppercut. Ooh, game over. Game over. Beautiful. Beautiful setup, bro. Beautiful setup. This got to be knockout of the year or some shit. Yeah, man, it was clean. Clean. He got him to throw the jab. Somehow Gracie had a brain lapse. Say, man, you know what? He's probably setting me up for something. Let me chill. Nope. You kept on throwing those jabs. Then you wanted to come in and get some more. He said, nope. I'm single and 40 and I'm pretty cool. It's pretty nice, actually. You have any kids, bro? If you haven't had no kids by now, man, that means by the time they get 20, you're going to be 60. So you might want to just keep it the way it is. Real talk. I believe he was, because some of them aren't. Once again, let me use my research. Some of them not, though. Look, it's too many Gracies, and some of them are not bloodline. But I'm gonna find that out right now. Neiman Gracie is BJJ black belt on the Henzo Gracie being the Okay. He is the great grandson there, Andrew, of Gracie Jiu-Jitsu founder Carlos Gracie. Carlos is one of the original clan now, 10th degree black belt. Carlos was one of the ones in the school, and he was one of those Gracies who they wanted him to go out there and fight. But you know, Carlos wasn't the fighting type. They wanted to prove that their system can beat any other system. So Carlos, that wasn't for him, but they wanted him to though. But he ended up being a damn good teacher. Grandson to a 9th degree red belt, Hobson Gracie, as well as their son, famous master Marcico Stambowski. Yeah, he's a grandson, man. Neiman Gracie is a grandson, bro. Man, that shit is wild, man. That's a grandson right there. Yeah, nice job by Yamauchi, man. He got finessed into an uppercut. You're absolutely right. Now, fellas, it's been good, man. I definitely got to bounce. Hey, y'all continue to hold it down. Be safe. It's the weekend. I know that. You got the fights on tomorrow. You feel me? You got the fights on tomorrow. And y'all continue to support the channel, man. Hit the like button on the way out. And, you know, turn up and tune in to World Combat.